What is going on, y'all? It is afternoon sometime, like 3 o'clock. We're about to load up into the big black brick. Haven't decided on that name yet, but that's what I'm going with right now. We're headed into Little Rock, and we are going to do that. Yeah, we've already worked out today. We trained shoulders this morning. Crystal has a doctor's appointment tomorrow at 7 o'clock in the morning. So we've kind of just been getting things ready for that. Been kind of emotional. In fact, I want to let her just like talk today on the vlog about what we're going to the doctor for, what the procedure she's going to do is, and kind of like what we hope to find out about it. So that's what today's vlog is going to consist of. So get ready for that. Check that out, y'all. Jack is taking over the van. Jacko, what are you doing in my van? Getting hair everywhere. You know where we are, in line at Starbucks. Time to get my Americano. Alright, y'all, we have just arrived to my folks' house here in the country. And I love living out in the country, love living on a dirt road. But if you live on a dirt road and you have a black vehicle, you become acutely aware of how dirty black looks. So, part of it, I guess.
Not excited about this.
Okie dokie, y'all. Crystal's about to indulge in this. I guess she got a new car? My mom's just driving up. Crystal's about to indulge in this medication. Go ahead and take a sip.
I'm not excited about it.
Not too tasty. Good? Let's see if I can have some.
Like a tiny sip.
Tiny sip?
Definitely not good, but not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
That's not that bad.
It is pretty bad.
So what's this medication supposed to do?
Clean me out.
Clean her out. She's gonna be pooping her brains out in just a minute here. Let me go say hi to Mom. We'll continue this video. Hold on. Alright, so we just said hi to Mom. She's doing good. She got a new car. That's pretty cool. I couldn't just enjoy my new van for just a little bit longer. She had to go and one-up me. But anyways, so Crystal's drinking this pooper shake. And
it's pretty bad, guys.
Pretty bad. I wanted to a lot of y'all that have seen the videos, kind of watched our story, know she's got some GI upset issues. She's got all kinds of issues, but she's got GI specific issues. What's the list of issues? There's a list.
I have gastroparesis, and I have slow transit colon, or bowel, I guess. IBS, and because of the gastroparesis, I've had some erosion on my esophagus. So now I'm having some pain and some discomfort a little bit lower. So we are looking more at the colon instead of the small intestine. The slow transit is in the small intestines, and we've never tested anything on the large, but there's a lot more stuff going on with the large intestine. So I'm just kind of curious what might be causing that.
And she's, so like, I don't know how, we don't want to go into too much detail here, but she's, like, when she's had all kinds of procedures done, doctor visits, whatnot. They had her swallow a bunch of pills that were, like, color-coded so that they could track how long it took to go through the digestive tract.
I keep drinking this, so don't mind my face.
Yeah, and what was it, like, you drank, or you ate those pills, swallowed those pills, and you digest, like, 94% slower or something?
So I laid under a machine, and they gave me food with a dye in it. I think it was eggs. And then they watched me over an hour and a half time period, and I only digested like 4% of it. So then they gave me a medication to try and increase that, and this medication only works on some people. So they gave me this medication. I laid there for another 30 minutes, and it didn't really help at all. So my stomach's extremely slow. We kind of started to get that fixed and everything, and then I started having more pain, more problems. So we went in with the pills. I swallowed one pill every day for like 3 days, and it had A, B, and C, and all for different days. And there was a bunch of little letters inside of this capsule, so you swallow it, and it kind of is able to like watch the trace of your intestines. And that one, I don't remember how slow it was, but it was like hours and hours and hours slower than the average person.
Which is why, so like the doctors recommended to her that she get on like high glycemic index, really fast digesting sugary foods. And then like they gave her a meal plan, like pureed everything, all sugar. And then I took one look at this, I'm like, you're gonna give yourself diabetes. So that's when she pretty much started doing keto 2 years ago with that diagnosis. And then keto's been really good for her, but it's like you can't really cure it. We don't even, it's a strange whole bunch of things.
So a lot of it has to do with your nerves. So there's no like fixing my issue. There's only like trying to manipulate your diet and work with other things to try and make it all work.
Which is why probably the high protein experiment she did was not really successful, because protein digests, it's harder to digest. So like it would sit in her stomach, in her intestines, and just like get her blocked up because it wasn't moving through. So that's why the higher fat ratio really works well for her. So tomorrow, the procedure she's going to have done. So what's triggered this procedure?
What's triggered it?
Yeah, like what made you want to do it in the first place? You've had an endoscopy, which is when they go down your throat and look at all your intestines and all your, not intestines, but all the digestive tract to see kind of any blockages. It's a camera, right? Like a scope.
Yep.
But they've never gone up the other end. So what's that called? Colonoscopy?
Colonoscopy. So actually tomorrow I am having an endoscopy and a colonoscopy.
So they're going through both ends. I'm getting graphic here.
Yeah.
Going through both ends to kind of like see why things can be moving slowly, any blockages, any abrasion.
I've had a lot more like pain and a lot more like cramping, which wasn't really something that I experienced before, like as much cramping. It was more like just pain. So now that the cramping is involved, it's like, it's all kinds of crazy. And I've had that kind of pain for, I guess, like over a year now, but I just haven't really dug into it since we moved to Arkansas. So now I'm kind of annoyed at my body and over that and not knowing what it is or the reason behind it.
So we're going to go in and get everything tested and just be as proactive as we can about figuring out what the issue is and what we can do to, improve upon that. So kind of emotional right now because it's always just emotional when you go through like things that you don't know, and she's in pain. Like I see her in pain a lot. It's hard. It's just not cool. And we don't say this. We don't make it public because we want sympathy or anything like that. But we say it simply because we're doing like a daily vlog and we let you in on every aspect of our life and we have nothing to hide. So here's what we got going on now.
And I honestly, since I've kind of opened up about this part of my life, a lot of people have reached out to me and just been really grateful that I've been able to put it out there because nobody's perfect. And a lot of people struggle with digestive stuff, autoimmune disorders. Like there's so many things out there now that people think that they're the only ones struggling. And trust me, guys, I may not show it to you every single day, but there are reasons why I'm not always smiling. There are reasons I am in pain or my workout sucks or whatever.
Yeah, and
there's reason behind it,
There's a lot of people that are going to think, like, it's easy to think that you're like the only one, and then you like open up a little bit, and then like people come out of the woodwork that can relate with you, which is honestly why we're being so open about this. This is why I was so open about like my OCD and like my eating disorders, and, like my credit card debt when I had that. It's just like we want to be as open as we can about our insecurities because we want people to be able to relate with us that are going through something similar. And I mean, honestly, opening up about it and like putting it out there is therapy, because I mean, it's when you put it out there and you don't have anything to hide, you can take that mask off and then just be real and be true, and then hopefully inspire, motivate, or enlighten others that may be going through something similar. So
no, I can already feel this.
Really?
Like not
bathroom break
not
time.
Not that kind, but it's like making me super bloated.
Really? All right, so this was kind of a strange vlog. We kind of want to just talk about this, but the procedure's tomorrow at 7 o'clock in the morning, right?
Yep.
So we're check-in's at 7 o'clock in the morning, so we're going to go to the hospital for that. We'll let y'all know as soon as we know something. We appreciate all the support and concern and all that jazz. I don't know what kind of vlog footage we're going to get tomorrow. It's probably going to be mostly just her and I together, seeing how things are going.
I did ask them to kind of like set aside the day for me.
Yeah,
because
so we're
we just
trying
don't
to take
know
some time.
anything. Yeah, so sorry if it's boring tomorrow. It should still be good though.
Yeah, hopefully. So, sorry we're kind of long-winded here, but thanks for listening, and we'll catch you later. Toodaloo.